Hello, I am Nisha Dupuy, and today we discuss current blockchains. Are they really decentralized? And what is the carbon footprint of Bitcoin mining? Andrea Dalla Valle from the Proof of Identity is joining us for the discussion. Hello, welcome to the channel.
Hi, Nisha. Hi, everybody.
Andrea, everyone in blockchain says networks are decentralized, that Bitcoins can run with sustainable energies, and under the proof of stake consensus, blockchains do not even need to waste energy. Wouldn't you agree with this?
Not to a single bit. It's all hype and biases. Firstly, current consensus protocol like proof of work and proof of stake yield no decentralized networks. Hence, they are not delivering the purpose of blockchain. That alone would be enough of a reason to scrap them. Very few people in the industry have noted that Bitcoin is controlled by two free mining pools, Cardano by 30 entities, Solana by 100, Ethereum by maybe 200 or 250 corporations. If this were the centralized network, I would be a bus full of people, but I'm not. And this is not a momentary circumstance. Proof of investments, such as proof of work and proof of stake, inevitably end up to be controlled by big corporations, those having the capital to run mining pools or to buy large stakes of the network. It is just how economies of scale work. In fact, Bitcoin was perfectly decentralized at the very early times, then mining pools to control. Secondly, the fairy tale that Bitcoin can be run with sustainable energy is simply not true. It's another narrative the industry made up to keep his followers on board. It doesn't make any sense.
Can you explain a bit more, Andrea? Why can't sustainable energies be used in the Bitcoin mining process?
Because the mining process needs cheap, ready to use, and easy to turn on and off energy. Sustainable resources instead require long-term usage to pay back high initial investment. They are based on long-term demands like those coming from householders, yet they don't provide constant power during the day, which is a requirement of mining. In general, sustainable sources are more expensive than polluting sources. As a matter of fact, Bitcoin is currently mined in US and Kazakhstan, countries that make a great use of coal power plants, the highest polluting source of energy on the planet. In general, nobody would invest high amounts of capital looking for long-term returns to create a sustainable source of energy for the Bitcoin mining industry, simply because Bitcoin mining is an absurd, useless activity and likely to be banned soon.
Okay, what is the scale of the environmental damage produced by Bitcoin mining?
It's huge and grossly downplayed by the media. I don't have accurate data, but back of an envelope calculation would say that mining revenues in year 2021 were 15 billion US dollars. If we assume that they operate at a break-even, which is often the case, then they would spend the same amount in running cost and capital investment. Given that 1 kilowatt hour of electricity costs 10 cents of a dollar, and its production result in 1 pound of CO2 emissions in the environment, we can roughly estimate the total carbon footprint of Bitcoin mining in the range between a whopping 100 and 150 millions of tons of CO2 per year. A shocking figure that nobody talks about in the crypto industry.
Wow, 100 million tons of CO2. That is indeed a very horrific figure. But Andrea, many people say that the banking system consumes much more energy than Bitcoin does. What would you say against that argument?
It's nonsense. The banking system on aggregate processes transactions worth 1,000 folds of what Bitcoin does. In a scenario in which Bitcoin was capitalized the same and processed the same amount of transaction, the mining would consume the entire energy of the planet before an environmental collapse. And that would be inevitable because the more Bitcoin is capitalized, the more incentive there is for miners to waste energy. Bitcoin mining is disgraceful for the planet, as well as it is disgraceful for Bitcoin itself.
So you are saying that Bitcoin mining is worse than what we are being told by the media? Are you suggesting that we could have a different Bitcoin, or simply that Bitcoin is doomed?
I love Bitcoin, and humanity needs Bitcoin, but I'm disgusted by proof of work, and hopefully governments will soon halt it. Bitcoin does not need to be run on proof of work. In fact, while preserving the current holdings in Bitcoin wallets, we can move it to a green protocol that does not waste energy, and that is the proof of identity.
So with Bitcoin running under the proof of identity, would we have the same Bitcoin, same features, same circulating supply, same amount in each single wallet?
Absolutely. Proof of work is disgraceful, but fortunately, it is also easy to replace. The future of blockchain is the proof of identity, a network based on individuals' identity, fully decentralized, and zero energy waste. The proof of identity is also non-quantitative proof, meaning that the network, once sufficiently populated, can validate all blocks of all blockchains without significant additional effort.
All right. Andrea, I understand that you propose, or your proposal of a new blockchain is at its early stages. What are the preconceptions of the industry against the adoption of the proof of identity?
I would say some investing companies in blockchain are afraid of this revolution as they fear it could harm their investment in current blockchain. I think this is entirely short-sighted. As we said, proof of identity does not change current holdings. It solely replaces current consensus with a new one, truly achieving a decentralized network.
Okay. And that is why we continue these series to create awareness of the POID and its associated technology. I look forward to the next episode. Please like and subscribe and visit our website for more information.